Hey, and welcome to Tuesday's Tips, Tools, Techniques, Tactics, something that you can use for your real estate sales success. Now, look, today is actually a continuation of one that I started on yesterday. So please check that out. YouTube is a great resource for you. That's sort of the mother lode of little short educational videos, training videos, tips, tools, and techniques. However, you can also check this out, YouTube and LinkedIn. So listen, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to make it short. The big thing now is, well, look, let's go back for a moment. In real estate, we used to have these great big thick real estate books. I mean, when I got my real estate license, the MLS book that came out every week was about this thick, about an inch and 3/4, 2 inches thick, and it had pictures, just one of the house, and a very basic description. And you, as a real estate agent, could put a very limited number of characters in terms of a written description in that listing. So, the next stage, internet, kinda. We were still limited. You could only put in maybe like 1 to 5 photos. You had a little more space in there for comments, and now you could also put comments just for the real estate agents. Um, but then they finally improved it. Internet got faster, the computers got faster, and so now what we're able to do is put a buttload of pictures online. And that's great because initially you had one picture and you had to be fairly brief into the picture you could paint in your client's mind using words. Well, as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So the more pictures, the better. But now everybody is expecting a video. And there's some very low cost to no cost ways to do it. Yesterday, I talked about a camera on your phone. However, a lot of cameras that we have cannot just take a still image, but can also be used to record. Now, I mentioned that separately because, quite honestly, I like using a camera more than I do the cell phone. And granted, today, cell phones, the cameras on the back of these little things have gotten amazingly clear, but it's still a cell phone. And it can be a little jittery, a little jumpy, a little jerky when you're holding it in your hand and walking through. A camera, just about every one of them, has a little hole in the bottom that you can thread a monopod. And a monopod is like a cane, but it's adjustable. So what you would do is you would loosen the things up at the bottom, extend it down as far as you want, and you can stick it in the ground and then just keep it stable. What I would do is I would shorten it up as short as I could, put the camera on the bottom of it, and hold that monopod, that pole, turn it on, and start talking. Now, they wouldn't necessarily see me at that point, or I could turn it around so they could see me and then turn it back around to the property. But what I found is it helped keep it more stable. And that's great because, look, we've all seen videos shot on a cell phone, and boy, you start walking around, somebody spins that thing too fast, you're like, oh, stop the ride, I want to get off, right? Now, the microphones are pretty good on this. That's true. And you can buy the little lavalier mics that plug into your phone and clip on your lapel or blouse. You also have the same ability with a lot of the cameras to do the same thing. Plug in an external mic. If you're going to use an external mic, which again is a great idea, make sure you have that little windscreen, that little foamy or fuzzy looking thing that goes over the top of that microphone. That really helps. And if you don't have it, you're going to be using your phone, fine. Put something over top of that so that it helps block out wind noise. Now, obviously, you're not going to need that when you're inside the home. But if you're going to be walking them around, showing them the outside of the home, the garage in the back, the tool shed, the planting that's the previous owners have done, the landscaping and things of the sort. Maybe there's just some beautiful gardens there. You want to make sure that you put your best foot forwards, and you don't want to have somebody hearing nothing but throughout that little short video. So listen, I hope this helps. I want you to have an awesome day. Again, this is Jesse with Rich Agent Coaching, and I would really love if you guys would be kind enough to do one thing, and that is go to my website and subscribe to my newsletter. It's richagentcoaching.com. Top right, you'll see subscribe. I would love it. I don't overwhelm people. I'm not about to spam. It's one, maybe two, possibly three emails a week, but it's again something you can use. In the meantime, have an awesome day, and I'm looking forward to talking to you very shortly. Take care.